Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have with me Mr. Vinish Shah. He's the Chief Business Officer from Craft Silicon, one of our prime partner and sponsor. Vinish, very, very welcome to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Vinish, you have been one of the regulars to the India Banking Summit and Awards franchise for the last 7 years, and we are very delighted to have you again here today. My first question to you, Vinish, as an industry expert yourself, regarding your organization, Crop Silicon, which is positioning itself as a prime partner and solution provider to the industry. So, what are Craft Silicon's plans for the banking industry?
Well, as so many you are aware, in the Asia market, we are predominantly working on the lending side, right?
Right.
So we keep on evolving on our products and services. So we started our journey way back in 2005 with microfinance, right, and focusing predominantly on the microfinance side, right. And today I'm glad to say that we have been working. If you look at in the India market itself, we have got 50% market share with small finance banks. Some of the big universal banks like IDFC and Yes Bank and DCB, they have trusted us with their product and services. And then we are also working with some of the big NBFCs like Tata Capital, IFL, Belstar, Satya Micro Capital, Asa International, and so on, right? So the idea is that from here on now we are looking at diversifying into MSME, gold, vehicle, and also coming up with a BRE product. The business rule engine for automated credit decisioning, underwriting, and all. So that's our focus area. As we speak. And another big USP or advantage that we have gained in the market is by looking at offering 360 degree. When I say 360 degree, so we have pre-integrated with majority of the RegTech, PayTech platforms. As our partner. So today our clients don't have to really bother about, for example, when they are onboarding the any new borrowers, they don't have to look for a KYC validation partner. They don't have to look for a payment, loan repayment partner, or for that matter, e-sign partners. So we have got all that covered. So it's a pre-integrated. So wherein we save on our effort, clients save that they don't have to really look for multiple engagements. And then, so it's a win-win for everybody. Absolutely. Even for the RegTech providers, it's a it's a win for them as well because they are also getting the new clients, right? Absolutely. So that's how we are positioning ourselves in the market. Absolutely. That's one of our biggest USP.
Absolutely, and I agree because year on year the growth has been phenomenal for you guys, and I look forward to having you guys as the market leader as well. Moving on to my next question to you, Vinish, you had a fantastic panel yesterday with a fantastic lineup of industry experts, and you were the captain of the ship. You were the moderator of the panel. So share us some thoughts on that panel. How what are your feedbacks on the panel? How did the experts resonate in the panel? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, first I think I should be thanking you and the team Sinex for very carefully selecting the right group of people. So we had people, like very experienced, in terms of the age and the market exposure, somebody like Mr. Venkat or Mr. Swaminathan or Mr. Vibhor. And at the same point of time, we also had, a pretty young, passionate people, like for example, if you look at Mr. Koteshwar or Piyush or Pranav, right? So that gave a very, very balanced approach towards the entire discussion. At the same point of time, we also had people, if you look at another angle of diversity, right? So we had fintech like, Volofin. Yeah. We had, SFB, like ESAF and Utkarsh. Correct. On the platform. And then we also had a bank. Correct. Right? So we were able to get the view from different perspective, right? So I think, I was moderating it as a technology service provider, but from a audience perspective, that was really great. And we handled the topics which was very, very sensitive, but in a very, very lighter manner, right? So, and I hope that we were able to engage the audience. Absolutely. In a pretty, good manner. So that was really good experience.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think the panel was really great and the audience really liked it. And I'm sure that it was very much, as you rightly said, not just only for knowledge sharing, but also in a lighter way, more enjoyable to watch and give feedback. Vinish, coming to my last question to sum it up, how has been your experience in the 8th Annual India Banking Summit and Awards? Because you have been a regular, so you have seen the evolution of this franchise. So your thoughts are very important.
Yeah. See, definitely over a period of time, if you look at it, I don't know, I don't remember. I mean, few years back, I don't remember the hotel, somewhere in Juhu.
Yes, right.
That was the first time we participated. Then, few other places, and then now in Taj, Santacruz. I think over a period of time, we have seen, event after event, the whole Sinex IBS thing, and also the NBFC.
NBS.
Yeah. So these are the two that we participate, right? And it has grown regularly. So
Absolutely.
it's been a fantastic experience. I mean, we were able to engage with a lot of people. We were able to gain knowledge. So for us, the idea behind participating over here is not only about generating the leads, but also to understand what's happening in the market. What is some of our competition doing? What is some of the thing that is being explored by our partners? For example, Legality is one of our partner with whom we actually engaged in one of the Sinex event.
Right.
So the journey for us with Legality started through Sinex, right?
Right.
Similarly, the journey with for us with Cred Avenue, which is now UB, started with Sinex. Yeah. So it's not only about generating the leads and finding the customers over here, but it's also about how we mend the relationships with the rest of the ecosystem partners.
Right.
So that was great.
Thank you so much for those kind words, Vinish. And now, just to sum up one word, your thoughts on the banking industry and what we see and what we can expect in the future.
Well, that's a tricky question, but I see that we are on a very, very, right path when it comes to the exponential growth. I mean, if you look at last few years, maybe 4 or 5 years of data, we have been, as an industry, we have been growing with about 25 to 28, 29% growth rate. Even during the COVID time, well, when the rest of the world literally stopped, we were still moving, though at not the same pace, but we still grew even in that time frame. So, and here I'm talking about specifically from the banking and financial sector in India. Regulators are doing a great job, no doubt about it. So, even as I said yesterday, every time RBI comes with a new guideline, people make faces, but I think that's very, very important, and that's the reason why we have sustained this growth over a period of time, right? If you look at rest of the world, like some of the other developing countries, or even for that matter developed nation, the economy has really slowed, right? And in few places this has gone even to a very, very difficult. I mean, if you look at some of our neighbors, right, neighboring countries and all, so it's going through a very difficult phase, but we are fortunate. I mean, the market sentiments are there on a positive side. The government support is there on the positive side, and I think people are contributing. Everybody wants to grow, and I mean we are on the right track for that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for those thoughts, Vinish, and thank you so much once again for being part of it. And we really look forward to have you guys again and again, and looking forward obviously to the NBFC thing. Thank you so much, Vinish.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much. Take care.